Welcome to Smart 3D version 2016 New Feature Focus. This edition features the new Isogen Configuration Tool. The new Isogen Configuration panel is brought up in the usual way by clicking on Edit Options from the Drawings console. This brings up the home screen of Isogen Configuration, showing 9 tiles covering the major areas of Isogen Configuration. For example, there is a tile called Smart 3D which covers the S3D options from the previous options browser. If you are editing a cable tray style or a duct ISO, you see different tiles. Here we see the cable tray style where there is no spools or welds shown. When you click on one of the options areas, you are shown a live preview of the drawing you would get if you generated the drawing from Smart 3D using the current option set. There is a preview line stored in Smart 3D which has many piping features to allow you to look at different areas of the drawing. Here we're going to look at coordinates. I'm going to look at the coordinates, for example, for showing nozzles. There is a toggle here which is either true or false. When you hover over the option, an online help is displayed which shows you some more detail about the option itself, where it was in the previous options browser and which option switch it relates to in Isogen underneath. You can see here that the option for the nozzles is set to true, so we are getting coordinates from the nozzle. If we now change this to false, you can see that the thumbnail changes on the left, and also we get the coordinates removed from the preview. So we are now getting a live preview of what you would actually see when you generate the drawing. Where there are many options to show, we use a gallery control to show the user everything that they are able to choose from. So for example, here we have the dimensioning set to be standard, but if you click on the image on the left, then you are shown a gallery of all the available options, which gives you an idea of what the ISO itself will actually look like with the dimensioning option set. Here we're going to choose the option to show just support dimensions, and when we do this we can see that the preview updates to show just a single dimension on the drawing where we have just one support. Searching is an important part of finding the options that you want in Isogen Configuration, so there is a search box at the top right. Here we want to find out where the symbol map is in the new hierarchy, so we've typed the word symbol into the box and the options are returned on the left. These are all the options containing the word symbol, and when you drop them down you can see that under Smart 3D Drawing Creation there is the option symbol map, and you're able to make the edits from here without navigating to the separate area of the hierarchy. One of the more powerful areas of the search is for A text or alternative texts. This is where you want to have a different text from the standard Isogen text on the drawing. It's often difficult to find the text that you want because there are a lot of them. For example, you can see here a long list for all the standard ones for the drawing area. To find the text that you want, click on the search box at the top right and then click on A text, and it will populate the AT colon, and then type the text that you're looking for. This can be the default value or the value at present that you see on the ISO. Note also that there's search options for the Isogen option switch and also the previous option browser name here. When I hit return, it shows the options on the left as usual, and you then have to navigate to the one that you want. Here I want to focus on the bend radius diameter label because that is actually featured in the preview. If you hover over the I at the right hand side of the label, then it shows you the online help where you can see the context of the A text, and you can also check the number to make sure that you got the right one. If you click on Edit Value, you can set the string to something new. Here I've set it to dash diameter radius, and you can see this populated in the preview. In this way you should be able to track down any string that appears on the ISO, as it should either be in the PCF or it should feature in one of the A texts. This has been the Smart 3D version 2016 new feature focus on Isogen configuration, which should help you to set up better ISOs in your future projects. Thank you for your attention.